Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you the completed American Adventure collection. Okay, so picture this. It's 2018. You've just started collecting pins. You see this really cool box set that has all of the states of the United States of America. Wow, that's really neat. There's characters on each state. What a cool collection. I think I'm gonna try to collect these. Fast forward 2.5 years later, you're finally finishing the collection. So I bought these pins not long after I actually started collecting pins, and they were, I remember the first time I saw this box set, actually I may have seen them online somewhere, but first time I saw them in person was at the Wilderness Lodge. We were staying there, and they have like this little pin kiosk and then a trading board. And honestly, I love that pin kiosk. Every time we stay there, I'm like, I always find the best pins here. So this is the box, and this is a limited release collection. So it was kind of like, we don't know how long these boxes will be available. It's a 54 pin collection, which, because there are two sets of each, or two of each pin basically. So there's a color version and a black and white version of each pin. And by black and white, I mean just the characters are in black and white. So those are the chasers. And I was not really interested in collecting the chasers. I just wanted the full color version and of the whole map. So I don't remember how many boxes I bought on that trip, but it was a lot. Too many. And my husband was like, you've got to stop buying these. Like, you're just going to keep buying and buying and buying. So anyway, thankfully, because there's so many pins, I didn't get a lot of duplicates in the beginning. Eventually I did, and these are $19.99. If you can see that there. So they're $19.99. I found someone on eBay that had listed a bunch of boxes. I believe they had them listed for $35, which is more of a markup than I normally am willing to pay on eBay, but it wasn't so much that it felt like I was being gouged, I guess. So what I ended up doing was buying a few more from there over the last couple of years just to try to complete this collection, and then I've traded for others. So I did end up with some duplicates. There was one time I ordered 2 boxes from that seller on eBay and got the same 2 pins in each box, which can happen if they don't mix the boxes up well. Not the eBay seller, but Disney. Like, so when I did a Halloween party, same thing happened. I bought 2 mystery boxes and got the exact same pins in both boxes. So that kind of thing is really annoying. But thankfully, trading is alive and well, and I was able to trade for what I needed. So anyway, all that to say, I finally was like, you know what? I'm so close to being done with this thing. I'm just going to buy the last 2 pins I need on eBay. The seller that I buy my traders from, his name is Killian. I found him on Facebook, but he also has an eBay store. So he had these 2. I don't remember how much I paid for them. Maybe like $17 a piece. So a little more, well, actually almost double what they would have been in the box, because you get 2 in one box. So, but I just needed to get it done. So the first one, for some reason there's a little blue dot sticker on the back, so I'm going to take that off. The first one that I still needed was Washington and Oregon. So this pin features Mickey Mouse in Washington eating some apples, and Donald Duck in Oregon mad at a beaver for some reason. And then the back, these are pretty big pins. So the back is just going to have the Mickey waffle pattern and limited release. I don't know why that's like sideways. Kind of odd, but I don't believe, I have not read anything about these being scrapped, and that seller I trust pretty well. I've never gotten a scrapper from him before, so I can't imagine that he would knowingly sell a scrapper, and he should know what they look like. The front looks great. The back is just kind of weird. So the second one that I got that I still needed, which seems to be one that's harder to find, so I'm glad that I found it, is Hawaii. And it features Daisy getting her surf on, and then like the actual islands, which I thought was pretty cool. So, all right, I'll show you guys my map. this is the full map. This is the map that I used to like mark off the ones that I got. So that's how I knew without having to like look at the pins to know which ones I still needed. But here's one that's been unmarked here. So you've got the American Adventure logo, and then each of the states here with all the characters that you can get. I'm not gonna go through each pin. I'll actually, once I get the map put in the pin board and everything, I'll show that to you, and maybe you'll be able to like see the characters a little better. They have some states combined, like you saw the Washington, Oregon's combined, and then like in the Northeast, you've got Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, all in one, and Connecticut maybe? I can't really tell. Yeah, Connecticut's with Rhode Island and Massachusetts. And then New Jersey, Pennsylvania, New York are all together. Maryland, Virginia, West Virginia, and Delaware are all together. So you've got a lot where there's like states clumped together, which is nice because otherwise this would be a 100 pin collection and some of the pins would be very small. So I think my favorite, I would say my favorite is the Tennessee, Kentucky one because I live in Tennessee, but it's really not. I kind of like the Idaho one, which is Donald Duck carrying a potato. I think it's super fun. And then I really do like the Hawaii one because the color is so pretty. And then, you know, I love Donald. Okay, Arizona is Donald as well. And it's, ooh, the pin back is a little loose on that one. That happens sometimes. This is Donald on the back of a little donkey looking down into the Grand Canyon with his picture. I mean, his camera. So that one kind of speaks to me because I love Donald and I love taking pictures, and I've always wanted to go to the Grand Canyon. So, you know, I've driven through there and just never stopped to go see it, which is so stupid. But I will say it makes sense because it was like the middle of the night when we drove through. But one part of me was like, come on, we can see it in the middle of the night. It's fine. It'll still look cool. So, but anyway, long story, I guess. Yeah. All right, so we did it. We finished this collection. I'm just like so happy to have this one done. This is gonna be like, if I ever finish the Tiny Kingdom collection, I'm gonna feel this way too. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'll kind of show you what I've got going on here. This is just like a little cheap cork board I got from like Target. And I'm going to put all of these pins on this cork board in their map shape. Hopefully I can get it on there straight, and then I'm going to hang it on the wall. It comes with stickers, like the command strip type of things to put on the back, but I used those for my Donald board which is the same size, and it fell because pins kind of like, when you get a lot of pins together, they weigh a little bit more than probably what is meant for these cork boards. Like normally you would put push pins and paper and not metal pins. So I think I'll hang it up with the little stickies and then maybe do like one nail through the center just to kind of keep it up. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing that, and then I'll close out this video just with a shot of the full map put together. I will see you guys next week. Bye. Okay, so here's the completed map. I had a little bit of trouble, as you can see, about halfway across. I started on the west and tried to work my way over, and there were some issues. You can see with Iowa and Missouri, it doesn't line up at the bottom and the middle. So I'm not really sure how to fix that or if it can be fixed. So for now, I'm just gonna leave it alone. It looks okay from a distance. And yeah, so here she is. Let's just kind of take a closer look at the pins. So we've got our Alaska and Hawaii down here. California, we've already seen some of these. Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, Utah. I really love the Nevada one. Super cute. Please pardon my dog. New Mexico is fun too with the hot sauce. Donald in Texas, Chippendale in Oklahoma. Oklahoma caused some issues too because it's got so many little appendages that are supposed to fit into other states. So that is, makes things more difficult. And Nebraska and Kansas. The Dakotas are cute. Minnesota and Wisconsin and Michigan. There's the offending one. Illinois, Ohio, Indiana, Tennessee, Kentucky, Arkansas. Oh, I like the Florida one too with Goofy and his little pool floaties. Cute. You gotta have the Georgia peach. The Carolinas are good. And then coming up into New England, it started to fit together a little better. You got Goofy with the Maine lobster up here. I love Donald with his pancakes. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this. And that's the video. Bye.